नहन्तुमिच्छामि नतोऽपि मधुसूदन अपि त्रैलोक्यराज्यस्य हेतो किन्नु मही कृते.
O Madhusudana, killer of Madhu, even if they were to kill me, I have no desire to kill them, even for dominion of the three worlds, much less for the earth. So here is a warrior who has killed many, many people before, suddenly changing and saying, I have no desire to kill them. And even if they were to kill me, I have no desire to act for the dominion over the three worlds, much less the earth. So you see, your personality doesn't change overnight. It requires consistent effort, consistent thinking for it to change. Yes, sometimes the manifestation changes. It's like, in chemistry, titration. You're pouring a liquid from a burette into a flask. Both are liquids, and drop by drop you release that liquid from the burette into the flask, and it goes on until one drop prior there is no precipitate. When you put in the last drop, a brilliant precipitate appears. So what you need to understand is, what has brought about the precipitate? Is it the last drop only? No, it is all the drops, including the last drop, that brings about the precipitate. The only difference is you see it only with the last drop. Similarly, you need to keep thinking in a particular direction, a different direction from what you have been thinking so far. And then suddenly, at that last thought, the transformation takes place. But here is Arjuna, without thinking, he is moving in a particular direction and suddenly says things that are inconsistent with his personality. That's a clear sign that that is not his nature. So at least don't take decisions at that time. They'll be fatal. Now what you need to understand here is, in spite of all his comments, all the wrong things that he's saying, Krishna is still silent. So what we need to learn is the power of silence. It requires extraordinary character and objectivity to remain silent when a person that you love dearly is blabbering, going wrong, and arriving at the wrong decisions. We are involved. So before the other person can speak, we are ready with our advice. What we need to learn is, there is power in silence. Now see, if an ignorant person is silent, he has no choice. He has to be silent. But here is Krishna, an enlightened soul, a person who was enlightened at birth, listening to Arjuna talking rubbish. But he keeps quiet. Silence is most potent. Now he says, in the three worlds are on the surface of it viewed as heaven, earth, and hell. But philosophically, there is no such thing as a physical location of a heaven and hell. It's all mental. So the three worlds means waking, dream, and deep sleep states of consciousness, which we all go through. And deeper still, it means the causal body, which is the state of deep sleep or vasanas. The subtle body, which is the mind and intellect, which operates in the dream. And the gross body, which includes causal body, subtle body, and physical body. So that covers the whole thing. Next verse, 36.